And we're back with more Loving Living Local. Capture the magic with ones you love with photos from LaFaye Photography. Let's get to know the owner, Lori, this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Good, thank you.
Happy Tuesday. Happy last day of April.
I can't believe we're here.
Okay, so last day of April means graduations are coming up. Senior photos are a thing. They're happening. What do parents need to know?
Well, there's two types of parents right now. There are parents who are scrambling because they've forgotten everything about senior photos, and there are parents of rising seniors who are planning way ahead for next year's, or we're going to help them anyways by planning that. So right now, the rising seniors are the ones that, of course, the ones that forgot to do it can still do it, but it's way too late for yearbook deadlines. But the rising seniors, parents, they're going to have so much to worry about in the coming year. Their students are super stressed out. They've got exams and college placements and all these things to think about, and often they forget about getting senior photos done. And
capturing that moment.
Right. Well, they may not realize that doing them in the summer before their senior year is actually preferable. Their deadlines are really important. They are usually by October. And so getting those photos done June, July, and August sounds ridiculously early, but that is, in order to get the right photographer and the right time, you have to plan way ahead. So
what can parents expect at a photo session for a senior with you?
Well, it depends. Girls include hair and makeup. We do wardrobe consultation. We do them in studio, out of studio. I like to say to parents to consider their kids' opinions as well. So you can have, kids may not want the same kind of backdrop and setting as mom might. Mom's envisioning a piece of wall art on her wall, and it may not be exactly what the kid's envisioning. So I like to incorporate all of it and make everybody happy. So whether it's something that is their sport or their hobby, or just having a super edgy urban fashion look, and mom wants it out in a park as well. So we try to cover all of that.
And you said it's not quite too late for cap and gowns, or is it still a little late for cap and gown?
It's not. I mean, there's no submission deadlines at this point. It's still nice to get them done.
I think so too.
Another weird one that is coming up right now is people scrambling to do kindergarten cap and gown and preschool. It's really cute. So
oh my gosh,
something that people don't consider that they should get done. So
it'd be cool to have like a preschool wall, a kindergarten wall, an elementary school wall.
I just think the comparison.
Like, get it through.
I guess our school didn't do cap and gown for kindergarten for our daughter, but so I'll still compare those photos. Anyways.
Okay, let's go. Okay, and then something besides senior photos, Mother's Day is coming up. And a lot of people like to do little Mother's Day shoots to kind of have that memory with their mom. I think mom gets left out. Mom's always the one taking photos, at least in my family. Sorry, honey. Mom's always the one taking the photos, and she's not in them. So it makes a great gift to her to say either photos of mother and children or family portraits. And so right now they look beautiful out in the spring blossoms, and they we also have a couple of sets in the studio that are very spring-like and just really light and airy, and they're beautiful. Do they do hair and makeup with those as well?
They are included. Yep.
I mean, could you imagine being able to gift your mom a Mother's Day portrait that's some hair and makeup included? You don't need to worry about it. They're going to be stunning. They're going to be gorgeous. It's really like a perfect gift.
It just takes a lot of pressure off. You know, this morning when I was getting ready for this, I had to do my own hair and makeup because my favorite hair and makeup artist, Kim Clay, was busy.
Yesterday.
I know. I had to do my own. I was a little panicked. And so taking the pressure off for a portrait session and doing hair and makeup is such a pampering experience, and I love providing that. So.
Okay, yes. And then we need to talk a little bit, you guys work with special needs children as well.
Yeah, it's just something that I keep finding myself, I get referrals for because I've had a few, and it's important to say to parents that have seniors of special needs that you don't have to fit a certain expectation or look for senior portraits. You know, many aren't camera aware, and they're wheelchair bound, or whatever the struggle is. It doesn't matter. They still deserve beautiful portraits for their senior year, and I'll capture them exactly as they are. I do have I have this ability to make a connection with them and get way better results than the parents ever predict. So
and
I love that.
Make them feel comfortable as well, so that you can really see their personality shine through in your photos. Why is it so important for parents to get these photos printed after a session?
Well, I have a personal mission statement that is hard drives are not heirlooms. And I have this fear that so many of my clients and many people globally are taking these photos, and we just live in a digital world, but we don't have these tangible treasures in our life. And
I shudder to think that I am going to hand off a hard drive to my daughter. It's going to be obsolete. The first technology I used to deliver portraits to my clients was on a CD. It's already obsolete. That's how long I've been doing this.
Yes.
Imagine doing something long enough that something's already obsolete.
I'm sure there's a crowd for that as well.
Yeah, well.
I feel like if somebody handed me a CD, I'd be like, oh my God, this is so cool.
I don't even know, I don't even know how to access those files anymore. I'd have to go buy something like from a marketplace or something used and vintage. But yeah, anyways.
All right, Lori, if people want to get in contact with you, maybe book a photo shoot, see what your availability is or what you have to offer, where do they go for that?
The best place is on social media at LaFaye Photo or LaFayePhotography.com.
And then can they kind of ask you questions on there as well?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I don't know if I have time. One more, I forgot one important thing about the senior photos. With the early booking, almost all photographers that offer the early booking offer tons of incentives, and that is worth getting it done early. So you can, for me personally, I add on lots of mini shoots throughout the year. So you can do prom minis, best friend minis, family minis, so that the parents that book ahead know that they have somebody to document all the important milestones in their family's senior year.
And especially senior year, it's so important, and it's the 1 year before your child takes that next step, and that one time where they still feel like the innocent person you are with your parents.
Oh, it's a fearful time for parents. I think they're worried for their kid becoming an adult and going out into the real world, and their family unit under their roof changing as it is. And so I think it's really important to document as much as you can with great photos.
Well, Lori, it's been a pleasure getting to know you, getting to know about your business, and really how you're helping our Southern Colorado community capture those moments that are worth capturing.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thanks, Lori.
Thank you.
And you can visit LaFayePhotography.com for more information, or make sure you head to their social media, ask those questions you want, and get yourself booked on the calendar.